CompTIA Security Plus SY0-701 Practice Test. Question 1. A company wants to securely monitor and manage network devices using an encrypted protocol that can send alerts, traps, to a central management station. Which protocol should be used? Option A, SNMPv3. Option B, SNMPv2C. Option C, syslog. Option D, NetFlow. The correct answer is option A, SNMPv3. SNMPv3 supports encrypted and authenticated monitoring and management of network devices, including traps. SNMPv2C uses community strings and lacks strong built-in security. Secure device management with encrypted alerts points to SNMPv3. Question 2. Which of the following metrics represents the average amount of time it takes to repair a failed system or component and return it to full operation? Option A, MTBF. Option B, MTTR. Option C, RTO. Option D, RPO. The correct answer is option B, MTTR. Mean time to repair measures the average time needed to fix a failed system and return it to service. MTBF measures reliability between failures, while RTO and RPO are continuity planning objectives. The phrase time it takes to repair identifies MTTR. Question 3. Which of the following access control concepts allows an application to dynamically grant or deny permissions based on the user's current device compliance, location, and network connection type? Option A, role-based access. Option B, context-aware authentication. Option C, discretionary access. Option D, multi-factor authentication. The correct answer is option B, context-aware authentication. Context-aware authentication evaluates real-time conditions such as device compliance, location, and network type before granting access. RBAC relies mainly on assigned roles, while MFA requires multiple factors. Dynamic decisions based on current context identify context-aware authentication. Question 4. Which of the following tools can be used to capture, view, and analyze individual network packets flowing across a local interface? Option A, Nmap. Option B, Wireshark. Option C, Neshes. Option D, Netcat. The correct answer is option B, Wireshark. Wireshark captures and analyzes individual network packets on an interface. Nmap scans hosts and ports, and Neshes performs vulnerability scanning. Packet-level inspection is Wireshark's primary purpose. Question 5. A security administrator wants to prevent an individual from performing critical financial transactions without approval from a supervisor. Which of the following principles applies? Option A, job rotation. Option B, mandatory vacation. Option C, separation of duties. Option D, least privilege. The correct answer is option C, separation of duties. Separation of duties prevents one person from completing a sensitive process alone by dividing responsibilities among multiple individuals. Least privilege limits permissions, but it does not specifically require supervisory approval. Critical financial transactions often use separation of duties to reduce fraud risk. Question 6. A software development team uses a methodology where security checks and automated vulnerability testing are integrated directly into every stage of the continuous integration and continuous deployment pipeline. What is this approach called? Option A, Agile. Option B, DevOps. Option C, DevSecOps. Option D, Waterfall. The correct answer is option C, DevSecOps. DevSecOps integrates security checks, testing, and controls directly into DevOps pipelines and development workflows. DevOps alone emphasizes development and operations collaboration, but not necessarily embedded security. Security throughout CI/CD identifies DevSecOps. Question 7. Which of the following application vulnerabilities occurs when a program writes more data to a memory buffer than it can hold, corrupting adjacent memory space? Option A, integer overflow. Option B, buffer overflow. Option C, pointer dereference. Option D, race condition. The correct answer is option B, buffer overflow. A buffer overflow occurs when an application writes more data into a memory buffer than it can hold, corrupting adjacent memory. Integer overflow involves numeric limits, and a race condition involves timing between processes. The memory buffer wording directly indicates buffer overflow. Question 8. A security administrator is reviewing network traffic and notices multiple outbound connections to a known malicious IP address over port 53. Which of the following types of attacks is most likely occurring? Option A, DNS tunneling. Option B, ARP poisoning. Option C, DDoS attack. Option D, SQL injection. The correct answer is option A, DNS tunneling. DNS tunneling hides command, control, or data movement inside DNS traffic, commonly over port 53. ARP poisoning affects local address resolution, not repeated outbound DNS connections to a malicious IP. Suspicious port 53 traffic to a known bad host is a strong DNS tunneling indicator. Question 9. An attacker poisons the local DNS cache of a user's computer, redirecting requests for a legitimate banking website to a clone site designed to steal credentials. What type of attack is this? Option A, phishing. Option B, farming. Option C, whaling. Option D, vishing. The correct answer is option B, farming. Farming redirects users from a legitimate site to a fraudulent one by poisoning DNS or host resolution. Phishing usually uses deceptive messages, while whaling targets executives. DNS cache poisoning leading to a fake banking site is farming. Question 10. Which of the following protocols is used to securely synchronize the clocks of computer systems over a network to ensure accurate log analysis? Option A, SNMP. Option B, NTP. Option C, DHCP. Option D, LDAPs. The correct answer is option B, NTP. Network time protocol synchronizes system clocks across a network, which is essential for accurate log correlation and investigations. SNMP monitors devices, DHCP assigns IP configuration, and LDAP secures directory access. Clock synchronization points to NTP. Question 11. A network security team wants to block all inbound traffic from a specific country due to a sudden spike in malicious activity. Which type of firewall rule would be most efficient? Option A, port-based blocking. Option B, geolocation blocking. Option C, application-based blocking. Option D, MAC address filtering. The correct answer is option B, geolocation blocking. Geolocation blocking filters traffic based on the geographic origin associated with IP addresses. Port-based blocking would affect services, not countries, and MAC filtering does not work across the internet. Blocking inbound traffic from a country is geolocation blocking. Question 12. A security professional wants to test the company's internal defenses by mimicking the tactics, techniques, and procedures, TTPs, of real-world attackers. Which team role is this professional fulfilling? Option A, blue team. Option B, white team. Option C, red team. Option D, purple team. The correct answer is option C, red team. A red team emulates real adversaries by using attacker tactics, techniques, and procedures to test defenses. A blue team defends and monitors, while a purple team coordinates learning between red and blue. Mimicking real-world attackers is the core red team function. Question 13. A security team wants to deploy an inline device that not only detects malicious network traffic but actively drops the packets and resets the connection to prevent an attack. What type of system is this? Option A IDS, Intrusion Detection System. Option B IPS, Intrusion Prevention System. Option C Protocol Analyzer. Option D HoneyNet. The correct answer is option B. IPS, Intrusion Prevention System. An intrusion prevention system operates inline and can actively block malicious traffic by dropping packets or resetting connections. An IDS detects and alerts but typically does not block traffic. Active prevention identifies an IPS. Question 14. A company wants to securely connect a remote branch office to the main corporate headquarters over the public internet. Which of the following solutions should be deployed? Option A Remote Access VPN. Option B Site-to-Site VPN. Option C VLAN trunking. Option D Direct Connect. The correct answer is option B. Site-to-Site VPN. A site-to-site VPN securely connects two networks, such as a branch office and headquarters, over the public internet. A remote access VPN is for individual users connecting into a network. Connecting offices to each other requires a site-to-site VPN. Question 15. Which of the following concepts refers to the process of running an isolated virtual machine instance to safely execute and observe the behavior of suspicious malware? Option A Containerization. Option B Sandboxing. Option C Hardening. Option D Emulation. The correct answer is option B. Sandboxing. Sandboxing runs suspicious code in an isolated environment so analysts can observe behavior without risking production systems. Containerization can isolate applications, but sandboxing is the security analysis concept. Safely executing suspicious malware points to sandboxing. Question 16. Which of the following wireless security standards introduces simultaneous authentication of equals, SAE, to replace the vulnerable WPA2 pre-shared key, PSK, exchange? Option A WEP. Option B WPA. Option C WPA2. Option D WPA3. The correct answer is option D. WPA3. WPA3 introduced simultaneous authentication of equals to improve password-based wireless authentication over WPA2 PSK. WEP and WPA are older and insecure, while WPA2 does not use SAE. The SAE clue identifies WPA3. Question 17. Which of the following access control models restricts access based on data sensitivity labels and user clearance levels? Option A Role-based access control, RBAC. Option B Mandatory access control, MAC. Option C Discretionary access control, DAC. Option D Attribute-based access control, ABAC. The correct answer is option B. Mandatory access control, MAC. Mandatory access control uses centrally enforced labels and clearances to control access to sensitive data. RBAC depends on job roles, DAC lets owners decide permissions, and ABAC evaluates attributes and context. Sensitivity labels and clearance levels are classic MAC indicators. Question 18. A company needs to securely erase all data from a magnetic hard drive so that the data cannot be recovered using any known forensics tools. Which of the following methods is most effective? Option A Formatting. Option B Deleting partitions. Option C Degaussing. Option D Overwriting once. The correct answer is option C. Degaussing. Degaussing destroys magnetic patterns on a hard drive, making data unrecoverable when performed properly. Formatting and deleting partitions leave recoverable remnants, and a single overwrite may not meet strict destruction requirements. For magnetic media, degaussing is the strongest listed method. Question 19. A security team sets up a fake server containing decoy data designed to attract and trap malicious actors so the team can study their behavior. What is this setup called? Option A, honeypot. Option B, sandbox. Option C, bastion host. Option D, DMZ. The correct answer is option A, honeypot. A honeypot is a decoy system designed to attract attackers so defenders can observe tactics and collect intelligence. A sandbox isolates suspicious activity for analysis, but it is not primarily a lure. A fake server with decoy data is a honeypot. Question 20. Which of the following asymmetric encryption algorithms is widely used for securing web traffic via HTTPS and relies on the difficulty of factoring large prime numbers? Option A, AES. Option B, RSA. Option C, DA. Option D, CompTIA. The correct answer is option B, RSA. RSA is an asymmetric algorithm widely used in certificate-based systems and historically for securing HTTPS key exchange. It relies on the computational difficulty of factoring large prime-derived numbers. AES, DA, and CompTIA are symmetric algorithms, not asymmetric ones.